Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of When You're Delusional, You're Gonna Be on TikTok. I do hope you're gonna enjoy the video, so let's just get into it.
What are your unpopular opinions in the bedroom? I'll go first.
You know, when people are like, this meeting could have been an email, that's how I feel every time I leave my house to go hook up with someone that I'm not that into. It's getting to the end of the meeting and realizing there did not need to be this many people involved and I could have just stayed in bed by myself.
Yeah, well, you didn't. And I'm pretty sure all those guys appreciated you for not staying in bed all by yourself. Now it's kind of too late for could've, would've, so, you know. And besides, it's almost Christmas. It's this time of year, spread some joy. Legs, joy, whatever. And maybe you did not enjoy it all that much, but I'm pretty sure they did. And if you're not all that satisfied with that meeting could have been an email, maybe next time try team building.
Hello, welcome back to me in my car, and it's snowing outside. Anyways, if there is one thing that I have learned from this app so far about me posting things, it's how ignorant people actually are in the real world, and I cannot grasp it with my head. I could say literally anything. I could say, be nice, and I have said be nice before, and it gets pushed with that I'm pushing misogynist. Or me saying, hey, maybe we should be respectful to people regardless of gender, and someone will say I have internalized misogyny. And they'll fight for it. Like, they'll comment for days in a row, like starting a war with people who are fighting back with them because they will not let it go. It's ridiculous. And honestly, I can't tell if it's like satire, just like attention seeking or not sometimes. I know sometimes it isn't. But it's like, how can you actually be an adult and think the way that you think sometimes? If you think someone sitting here saying be nice to people and like trying to stop the whole toxic woman movement thing is me being an internalized misogynist dog, you are thick in the head. You are a little bit dumb, and that's okay. You can learn eventually, but don't fight for your life in the comment section over a stupid point. Have a terrible day. Actually, just kidding. Have the day you deserve, because I know a lot of you are great. Thank you.
Oh, well, you said toxic women, so how dare you? Of course they're gonna come for you. Apparently you didn't get the memo yet. They're all queen, angels, and goddesses. Just for some context though, let's take a look at one of your videos.
Never mind. Never mind. We are not going in here. Why don't you click that video and then read the comment section, then come back here. Because I quite like talking about the double standard that you guys are creating for yourself. I know, it's not that deep, it's just a video. It's just a sense of humor, right? But would you say girly pops be laughing if a man made the same video and the comment section was filled to the brim of people insulting women to the core? Calling them cockroaches, saying that, ew, the audacity they have to even be there. Like, they're so disgusting. Ew, like the comment sections that you guys were leaving were insane. Would you have kept the same energy if a man did it, or would you report his video for bullying and harassment and call him a misogynist and call him all kinds of things and get him to delete the video? Probably would. So instead of just fueling the gender wars just for funsies, for fun little fresh things, how about we just be a little respectful and just be nice and just relax a little bit on the whole I hate men train and all men are trash train, because it's really not flattering. Even if you're not trying to be flattering, it's very off-putting. Just grow up, have a good day.
And there you go, see? How do you even dare telling those two beautiful, wonderful angels, queens of goddesses, to grow up and be nice? Yeah, you didn't get that memo for sure. You're not allowed to say such a thing in 2022, almost 2023. But hey, you know what? It's almost Christmas. I'm gonna give myself an early present. So let's take a look at one of those two wonderful ladies. Unrealistic 2022 Christmas list. To not be mother effing depressed. Well, tough. I could sit here and pretend I care, but I really don't. Maybe be nice doesn't seem like such a bad idea now, does it? Nah, I still don't care.
Yeah, they are getting tricked into having kids. The point that you're bringing up is exactly why women get away with not taking their birth control without telling their men. And then there's all the men out there who are fathering kids that they don't even know aren't theirs. So imagine you're a man and you are taking all the precautions with your female partner, and she goes out and cheats on you. She gets pregnant. But the guy that she cheated with is a piece of shit. It's just like a one-night stand or something. And on top of that, she doesn't want to admit that she cheated on you, and now she's pregnant with some other dude's baby. You're a good guy. You can provide for her. You've been with her for so long. Why would she tell you that the baby's not yours? Believe it or not, that does happen a lot. And it's crazy. I mentioned all these other things, and like that's the only thing that you can really think of, and you're laughing. Why? It says a lot more about you than it does about me.
Well, yeah, in reality it happens more often than we think. So far, 30% of the paternity tests come back negative. That means up until those tests were taken, 30% of fathers were raising kids that were not even theirs, or in some cases paying child support for kids that were not even theirs. But to be honest, the scary numbers are the ones that we don't know of. How many fathers are still raising kids that are not theirs? How many fathers are still paying child support for kids that are not theirs only because they didn't bother to take a paternity test? So yeah, there is no secret that some women will trick their partners into having kids. You can go online and look up Drake's story, and there's one proof that it happens more often than it should.
If you were to only count the people who have made you on your body count, what would it look like?
Well, apparently so far it looks like crickets. How high of a number are we talking about if it takes a minute for you to think about? I bet the argument here started that men can't get a woman to finish. But that backfired real quick, didn't it? Let's say if only 10% of the men you slept with made you finish. Even if you had a high number, let's say 100 partners, the answer should still come easy. 10% of 100, if my math hopefully doesn't fail me again, is 10. So if you can't come up with something other than crickets, what are we talking about here as in numbers? Are we talking about in the thousands? Well, since it's these two that we're talking about here, I will still not be surprised by that number, but still. And yeah, you're all complete angels and I'm insecure for not wanting to have anything to deal with you. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.